I think these devils have taste. They have specific types of people that they want to make contracts with. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. And they just go for pretty people. So if a devil ever comes to you, I guess that's a compliment. I am curious about what type of entity this girl is, because Makima was a human in her own right. She resembled a human, but she was a devil. She didn't. Hold the fuck up! I thought Makima resembled a human because she was a devil that was friendly towards humans. But what if the devil just entered a woman with red hair and braids and didn't let her switch consciousness? What if the only way these horsemen can come into this world is also just by taking over a human body? Just like Yoru and Asa, even though Yoru is weakened, right? But what if Nayuta? Oh my god, what if Nayuta is just a girl from, where was she found? China? Somewhere in China? I don't know. Just a Chinese kindergartner who suddenly got overtaken by the domination devil. God damn. Like, I believe that this schoolgirl used to be a normal girl, just like Asa, and then got her consciousness overtaken, or maybe she shares the consciousness. Okay, what if it's not like that, and horsemen cannot enter control? Yes, control was the devil's name. Yeah. Yeah. What if Makima and the rest are fiends, and their facial deformity is the eyes? Exactly. What if the horsemen showed their fiendness with the eyes only? So maybe it wasn't that the control devil is so friendly towards humans and that's why it's human in appearance. What if it's taken over a human and now a child in China? Damn. What? It's just funny to think about, because if the control devil had taken over a man's body, we wouldn't have the entire fucking story with Denji, because Denji ain't gay. He was just looking for a mom, like a woman. Like, his sexuality and also his drive to be loved by a mother figure, they kind of overlapped. You can't put those two apart. He's confused. So an attractive woman helped him be chained to Makima. But if the control devil had taken over a man, we wouldn't have the entire fucking story of Chainsaw Man. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe fiends can't make contracts. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it was just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is contracts, but contracts were, these horsemen switch consciousness. Maybe Pochta could switch consciousness too, but Pochta chooses to stay behind, the curtain, wait, and just watch Denji. Just like Pochta said, Denji, show me your dreams. I love listening to them. So show me your dreams, live your life. Maybe it's just because Pochita wants Denji to be happy that she didn't take over the consciousness. But she could. Maybe that's why Denji is still Denji even after the contract with Pochita as his heart. But otherwise, if Pochita wasn't so loving and caring towards Denji, maybe Pochita would have taken over Denji's consciousness. So, I think this is my theory. David, thank you for the donation. I didn't think we would get another horseman this soon. Same. Fujimoto's pacing is at it again. Looking nice today, by the way. Thank you, thank you. So, damn. Because I thought, okay, maybe Makima looked human because she's friendly towards human. Yoru shares a body. Asa shares her body with the war devil. And this girl, this new girl, I'm curious how her partnership with the death, I'm assuming death, could be famine too, but I'm assuming death, devil, how their contract is materialized, how that looks. It would be interesting to see all these different types of coming into existence as a devil into the human world, but maybe it's just the same. Maybe it is constant, maybe it is the same for every hybrid. I thought it was different for each type of hybrid, like human weapons hybrids and horseman hybrids, maybe it's different, But maybe it's the same, maybe it is constant, maybe it is following one specific logic. And it's all just, sharing a body, but taking over the consciousness. Or just not letting the consciousness come through that often. But this new thought that Makima could have just been a random woman going shopping and then the control devil taking over, like making a contract with her. Maybe Makima was a suicidal woman who wanted to jump or just fucking die, or was already jumping and dying. Who the fuck knows? And then the control devil was like, perfect conditions met right now. I'm gonna take over from here. But that would be a fiend. Anyway, it's just funny to think that Makima was just a random ass woman that happened to look hot and on par with Denji's tastes. Because if that control devil had taken over a man, or any other type of woman, it could be a woman that just wasn't to Denji's taste, that was just not pretty enough to him, an old woman or anything, and it would have not worked. And now the control devil, it's also funny to think that the control devil now was just so weakened when they were reborn into the human world that they could just take over a human child, a kindergartner, and switch consciousness with that girl. And maybe take over the consciousness for most of the time. Maybe Makima wasn't always, like the control devil wasn't always in control of Makima's consciousness. Maybe sometimes the woman that she was before she turned into Makima peeked through, but off-scene, and we just don't know. Damn. But why did it come back? Did the control devil get insta-killed when she reincarnated in hell? Probably because she was weakened. Probably. I don't know. Because the thing is also, how could the control devil keep memories of how hell was before she was in the human world, right? Angel, the angel devil, said that all the devils that he has talked to in the human world say they don't remember anything from their life before they were reborn into the human world. They just remember the sound of a chainsaw. So no one remembers anything from their previous life. Yet Makima does. So the question is, Nayuta, the little girl, the kindergartner, does she still have Makima's memory, but can't articulate it because her brain isn't that developed, her speech isn't that developed, and because Makima was so weakened, she can't switch easily between the little girl and her own consciousness. Maybe that's why Nayuta was behaving like a little girl, but also pointing at Denji and saying dog. Maybe that was Makima's memories. Because I think Makima could be the only devil, perhaps, that retains their memory throughout the human world, the hell world, and so on. So maybe Nayuta, the little girl, isn't a new character that just has the control devil at its heart. Maybe it's still fucking Makima. Maybe it's still the personality of the control devil that inhabited Makima, retaining all the memories, but being so weak that she could just enter a child, and so weak that she can't really switch consciousness with the child that easily. She can't articulate it in basic words, perhaps, like pointing at Denji and saying dog, to show that, hey, I'm still there. It's still me, bitch. But not being, evolved enough mentally to do much. Now this is my new headcanon. I like this theory. But if Fujimoto says, nah, bitch, you're wrong, and actually this is taking place, and surprises me, I'm gonna be just as happy as long as it makes sense, of course, like always. And let's be honest, Fujimoto surprises us in good ways all the time. But for now, this is what I think. For the longest time, I used to think... Yeah, war also remembers stuff like nuclear weapons. Exactly, so maybe these four horsemen are the devils that can retain memory. Maybe they're the only ones that can retain memory over their incarnations and reincarnations. Damn. Maybe there's other types of devils. Maybe the primal fears can remember shit too. But they don't exactly talk, right? They don't communicate like humans do. Damn. But if we remember, War looked like a bird before it switched to Asa. Now, did War reincarnate as a bird, like a demon that looks like a bird, or was the War Devil just so weak that they could only take over a bird's body? That's another question. But yeah, I think that the same thing happened, like the same thing that happened with Asa happened to Makima, and now Nayuta. That's what I think right now. Until we get more hints, I'm gonna believe that, because that just flips entire concepts that I had before on their head. Like, we wouldn't have the entire fucking story of Chainsaw Man if that control devil had just taken over a guy's body. Damn.